pilgrimage in the spirit of unity, honoring prophecy, eagle, Quetzal, Condor, and Colibri. Greetings, everyone. This first and sacred pilgrimage was made this year from April 17th to April 26th by devoted members of our human family, for all of you, us, for all of life. Our mission and great prayer is for the unification of our entire human family and to end war and establish peace by 2030. With great love, great beauty, joy, dance, and celebration, we offered this video as we traveled and brought forth ceremonies in the temple plazas of Palenque, Mexico, Bonampak, Mexico, Tikal, Guatemala, and El Mirador, Guatemala, in the heart of the jungle. Please enjoy this offering from our hearts of love to yours.
Live from Palenque, Chiapas. Here we are entering the Aluche land of our Mayan ancestors. We're coming up, rising the energy, rising our spirits, rising our ancestors to uplift us in this mission of unification, of love, of brotherhood, of sisterhood. We are the human family. We are love. We are light. We are on this together. We are as one.
As those of us from the north arrived in Palenque, I sang an entry song, a welcoming song. We were received also in a traditional manner by Chief Alexis and the entire Central and Southern American contingencies with such honor and respect, gratitude, and love. We were placed in the center of the circle near the altar as the rest of the people sang and danced around us, making us all one.
días. Bienvenido, bienvenida a la cultura del norte. El corazón se pone feliz. El corazón se pone feliz de estar aquí otra vez en la casa del señor Pacal. Recibiendo esta gran energía de los pueblos del norte, en esta unión con los pueblos del sur, en este pueblo del centro de la Via Yala. Bienvenidos.
You may be welcome. Welcome.
En un momento más vamos a empezar.
Bendiciones.
The arrival to Bonampak, sacred site, close to Guatemala border, was so long dreamed. Nothing was going to stop us. The humbleness of its buildings and the magnificence of the murals, its peoples, los Lacandones, the Mayan descendants visit the temples to pray and do offerings and sacred ceremonies. When we knew it, the Lacandon children had joined us with their prayers, presenting their fires and ancestors, their grandparents. North, south, and center of Aviala were united with their fires and prayers, embracing each other in unity and peace.
Hey, hey, hey,
Every day, there was at least one experience that felt like a memory of a lifetime. The day after Bonampak was spent traveling from early morning across the border into Guatemala, we arrived late, tired, and hungry to the house of Concepcion, who again welcomed us in a traditional manner with tamales, cacao, and a Mayan fire ceremony. This ceremony, the fire danced in a way I'd not witnessed before, clearly knowing and celebrating our coming together to weave our songs and traditions in a unified prayer for humanity. This night was certainly a highlight amongst so many highlights.
Tikal. As we paraded into the Grand Plaza, the Temple of the Gran Jawad and the Temple of the Mask, some 50 meters tall, stand facing each other, ringed by terraces, palaces, and ball courts. As a sign of unity, for the first time ever, different traditions brought their ceremonies together. A beautiful pipe ceremony from the north, concheros of Mexico dancing, singing, and playing music, elders from Tabasco, Mexico, doing their ceremony, and the Mayan Hub doing the sacred count around the fire.
After our ceremonies, some of us experienced ancestral indigenous technology firsthand at the top of Temple 4, Temple of the Two-Headed Snake, the highest temple in Tikal, as we sang to the jungle and she sang back to us, heard clearly in the plaza below over a mile away.
The last ceremony was held in El Mirador. Some took a helicopter to get there, while most chose to hike 2 days through the jungle and 2 days to get back. The spirit of unity for humanity was in the air every second of the pilgrimage. We helped each other to go through our personal challenges and became a real pilgrimage family along the way. It was a lifetime experience.
Beautiful, sacred El Mirador, probably the largest pyramid in the world, but certainly of the Americas, was our last stop. This was the first time in modern history that so many representatives from so many nations came to do ceremony for peace and unity in her central plaza. The thunder and lightning relatives actually spoke to one of us there and are requesting our help to resurrect and keep this place holy.
In the rainforest-clad El Mirador, the true medicine power of our pilgrimage began to show itself in unexpected ways. At the group campsite, we were met by 18 or so armed military assigned to monitor activities in the jungle. It was whispered that they were secretly hoping for a blessing from us. With Adriana's support, Ejna spoke to them lovingly of her own children in the military and the goal of a time when we would no longer hurt one another, while my hands flew seemingly of their own accord, translating into native sign language. It was an honor to witness the release in those soldiers, the dawning in their eyes of their remembered Mayan heritage. 4 of them followed us to the ceremonial site, further transformed when the pipes were brought around and offered to them to smoke as equal participants. Legend became reality as the eyes of the jungle watched us all. Puki danced soulfully for the balance of male and female, her chant ringing in the rocks around us. Wolf spoke eloquently for the restoration of the original role of the two-spirit people, offering an eagle feather for the staff. He was powerfully supported by Concepcion, whom the people of La Libertad refer to as the shaman. The fire burned high. Everyone seemed deeply aware of the prophecies of the coming together of the eagle and the condor rising to life through our bodies, joined by the Quetzal and the Colibri, 4 directions. With this journey, we have reawakened these sacred sites, the womb of the Quetzal. We know it is only the start. True unification of our human family with Mother Earth and all her beings takes will, effort, activation, and trust. Welcome to the times we were told of. Shana.
Para mi dedo.
Yo quiero paz en la
corazón se alegra cuando yo te miro. Estás aquí, mi corazón se alegra cuando yo
Aquí puede ser, ya se puede presentar abuelas.
Fire, honored and revered by all indigenous people. In the islands of Hawaii, we honor the goddess Pele. In this short and powerful chant taught to me by my grandmother and mother, I offer the kahiko to Pele, the goddess of fire. In this dance, I speak of the way that Pele moves across the islands and builds new lands. Yes, she is destructive in her force, and at the same time, she is a catalyst for powerful transformation. Pele is one of the most known goddesses of the Hawaiian Islands, and her powers are known far and wide. She is the bringer of new life and transformation. And so, in El Mirador, as we were coming together for the unification of the human family, honoring fire in this way, honoring our celebration, the birthing of something new, with this chant was my offering. So much aloha and mahalo to everyone whose heart is united in this moment. And may this love continue to flow deeply from within us as a blessing to all the world. We are here to be aloha, and we can transform through our fire the wisdom and the power and the beauty that Pele brings. May you be blessed by this offering. Mahalo nui loa, from my sacred ohana to yours.
Climbing up to the highest top of El Mirador was a highlight. And coming down at night after the sunset ceremony, we found ourselves almost guided by white fireflies leading home to the camp.
We are the ones, all the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, all the ones. We are the ones, all the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, all the ones. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. Winter before spring, in community we sing and we sing and we sing. Winter before spring, in community we sing and we sing and we sing. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. We are the ones, all the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, all the ones. We are the ones, all the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones, all the ones. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. Wake deep within, wake our knowing and begin, and begin, and begin. Winter before spring, in community we sing and we sing and we sing.